Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new, thanks for stopping in. My name is Jessica. I'm a mother of 4, ranging from 19 all the way down to almost 8, which is kind of weird to say. I work full-time for a school district, so during the summers, I get time off, and I'm able to hang out with my kids, which is one of my favoriteest things. I know that's not a word, but it is. It's one of my favoriteest things to do in life. I would eventually like to be a stay-at-home mom, but at this point in life, there's no way that's going to happen. We found out at the beginning of summer, the beginning of June-ish time, that the house that we live in is going to be sold. So needless to say, we have not been able to do camping and all of the other stuff that we normally do during the summer, which sucks. We've went and gone and done a few little things here and there, but nothing like we normally do, which is really heartbreaking. But we have been focused on trying to find a house. We were gonna rent, but where we live, it's basically the same price as buying, which to me is absolutely absurd. But it's what it is right now. So we've been focusing all of our time, sadly, on getting a house for us to live in, which is eventually going to be better for us. We get to start moving in at the end of this month, and so we will be fully moved in and hopefully most of the way settled in by holiday season, because my son also has a birthday in November that I have to plan 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, and then after that it's just chaos with Christmas and New Year's, and everyone understands all of that stuff. So I'm really trying to buckle down and focus on getting the house and moving in, all while going back to work for the school, and then the next week my kids go back to school, and it's just very chaotic right now. So this is my me time, is editing my videos and of course restarting recording and packing and doing all of that fun stuff that's coming on. So I hope you're willing to join me on this crazy journey of mine, but it will also be worth it in the long run to have our own space. It'll be ours. No one can tell us what to do. It'll be great. So if you want to join me on this journey and continue seeing homemaking, and during holiday seasons, I like to do a lot of DIYs. I've been getting into this whole budgeting thing, which is kind of interesting and hard, but intriguing because I like money and I want to be able to pay off the house as fast as possible. Our goal is 12 years. Fingers crossed it'll work out that way. But let's begin.
Crew
So now that, of course, I got dishes done, like always, I think that's just the hardest thing that I absolutely hate. So that's where I always want to start because dishes are just tedious. But I like that better than laundry, so who knows. But anyways, so I was in this cabinet getting stuff out, and there was some weird yucky smell under there, and I could not figure it out. Like, I had no clue where it was coming from. So finally I decided that I was just going to use my peppermint Mrs. Meyer spray. Here I was trying to show you what it looked like, but I wanted to wipe it all down and see if I could find where the smell was coming from. It almost smelled like rotten food, but there was nothing in the garbage disposal because I had already ran that, and I just could not figure out where it was coming from. So I ended up emptying out this cupboard and the one next to it that you'll see next. But I just wiped everything down and then ended up putting it all back, just so that way I could see if that's where the smell was coming from. Spoiler alert, it was not where the smell was coming from, and I honestly couldn't figure it out. So I just made sure to end up cleaning everything down, and here in a minute you'll see me using baking soda and vinegar on the garbage disposal to let that sit for a little bit to kind of try to get the smell out of there, because like I said, I had no clue where it was coming from, but it was bugging the malarkey out of me.
I'm indecisive, I'm hard to read. I'm like a fake, it's so hard to lead. Got a few tricks up my sleeve, oh You're decisive, know what you want. We both know my heart can't be bought. Maybe we're in it for the end, oh I see that you see me, that you need me, not to waste your time. I see that you see through, you're impatient, let the stars align. The way you've been staring at me wakes me up like the sun. I don't wanna cut you off, but I know this is such a rush. The way you move so free, put your body next to me. I don't wanna cut you off, this is such a rush. Like this game is so bittersweet. I feel alive, it's so hard to breathe. Will it be over if you got what you need? See now, ooh la 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 la. See now, ooh la 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 la. You do you and I'll do me. Oh, you do me and I'll do you. Now, ooh la 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 la. I see that you see me, that you need me, not to waste your time. I see that you see through, you're impatient, let the stars align. The way you've been staring at me wakes me up like the sun. But I'm afraid I will waste your time. I don't wanna cut you off. I know this is such a rush. The way you move so free, put your body next to me. I don't wanna cut you off, this is such a rush. See now, ooh la 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 la. See now, ooh la 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 la. You do you and I'll do me. Oh, you do me and I'll do you now.
So on this day, it was Monday. August had already started, but my kids are like me, and We do really well with schedules. We need to be able to see what is planned. We need to mentally prepare ourselves because we get overwhelmed really easily. My husband has made comments that I might be ADHD. It makes sense with all my little things that I do. But either way, I just can't handle it. I have to have it written down. I have a planner, but my kids do not touch my planner. It has my personal information in it. I keep the bill information and everything in there, and that's nothing that I need them to see and like panic over because they don't understand the full concept of money and all of that quite yet. The older two boys do, but the two girls don't. They're still young. So I like to have this big calendar and we write down everything that we possibly can on it. Birthday parties, holidays, people's birthdays that we don't go and see, but we know that it's their birthday, so that way we can remind ourselves, hey, you need to tell them happy birthday. The girls love that. The boys are older, so they're not as enthusiastic, but they'll still get a hold of people and tell them happy birthday. Just because who doesn't like being told happy birthday? Like, I'm sorry, but I've had birthdays in the past where it was like it was forgotten. My parents have always told me happy birthday, but I don't know. There was a few times where it was sad, and I've dealt with depression a lot of my life, so it was, I don't know, rough. So I don't want anyone that I know to feel like their birthday has been forgotten. Even on the years that we've been struggling hard, like minimum wage jobs type of stuff, we always made sure to give the people around us a good birthday. So, sorry. Squirrel moment, kept on going about that. But anyways, so I had to get this done. I have appointments. I'm sorry if you can hear that in the background. The neighbor pays for someone to do their yard work. And of course, they decided to do it when I was doing my voiceover. But I fill this calendar out. I'm going to have to get a new one when we move, just because this one is too big. I'm going to turn on music so you don't have to listen to this.
A spinning wheel where all I feel is the ice getting thinner. Step by step, day by day, I'm fighting a winner. Pushed around, I'm nowhere bound, no solid ground. How can I get it back? How can I be strong? And all I do comes out wrong. I wanna be a saint, but I ain't. I'm far from. I wanna be strong. And all I do comes out wrong. I wanna be a saint, but I ain't. I'm far from. I wanna be great, I wanna stand tall, but I feel like I'm losing this war. How can I stand my ground but not back down each time? Oh, each time. I'm burning the wire. Running through fire.
Alright, so I tried closing the window so hopefully it's not as loud. I know you're gonna hear it a little bit. These lawn people really irritate me because they just don't go in and get it done. Like they have to like rev the engine 50 times. I don't know if they want attention or what, but they just, the things they do, it kind of boggles my mind a little bit. Anyways, so on this day, I had to clean out my garbage can. I don't know if you guys do it like super often, but honestly, it's one thing that I don't really think about too often because it's a garbage can. It gets dirty, right? You put all the garbage in there, so it gets all gross and yucky. And I know I need to clean it out way more, obviously, because it took me quite a while to clean it out, especially with kids. I didn't realize how much nasty got caught on the ring, like that holds the bag in. It was disgusting. Like yeah. So needless to say, this is going on my to-do list way more often. But eventually, in our new house, I would like to get one of the cabinet things that has the tilt-out garbage cans, because my dog is trying to get into this one, and she's blue heeler and red heeler, so she's wicked smart, and she's gotten pretty close to opening it already. So if I get the pull-out cabinet, tilt-out garbage can cabinet, then I think that'll solve a lot of the problems. But that's a couple $100, and right now I don't have that, not one bit. So we will have to patiently save on that one, and then hopefully she won't be able to get into the garbage when we move. But this video is a little bit shorter. It's a little bit longer than the last week's video. Of course, it was super long, but once I sped it up, then it cut it down by quite a bit. And so, I don't know. It's a little bit of a see what I've been up to type of thing, and I'm hoping that my videos are giving you a little bit of motivation. I'm honestly lost a little bit as to where I need to begin on moving stuff. So if any of you are like pros on moving, I know my mom and dad were back in the day because my dad was in the Navy, and so we moved every 3 years. But I was a kid. I didn't have any clue what the heck I was doing. I was just told, okay, let's get in the car and go. I know I lost a lot of toys, but I don't even know. I don't know how all this works, guys. I've moved multiple times, but I don't know. It's been 13 years since I moved, so I'm kind of lost as to where I even need to go. I've been slowly starting room by room. I know it'll be easier, and my husband's gonna help me once it gets closer to time, because really we can pack our house super fast. In my head though, I'm just worried as to what if I pack something that I need. I've already done it. I've had to open up like 3 or 4 boxes already to try to find stuff. So a lot of the boxes now aren't even taped because I didn't want to have to untape them and waste the moving tape that I've been using. So I don't know. If you have any tips, please drop it down in the comments below. And I really hope that you plan to join me on this journey, because it's definitely going to get chaotic here soon. And I'm going to be venting to you guys and filling you in on all of it. And I hope that you're just willing to join me and listen. And maybe tell me, hey, kick it down a notch. You're okay. Just breathe. That's what I need a lot of reminding to do. But this video is just about over. I'm going through and finding all the expired food. I don't do this as often as I should either. Let me know if you do it. But, and I know if it says that it is expired, then it's their suggested date. But I'm sorry, I don't mess around with expiration dates. If it's a week or two, cool. But months? No thank you. I'm a germaphobe. I don't want to get sick. I've been sick enough. I'm over it. I don't want my kids to get sick. I'm okay. I'm good without. But I'm going to finish this up. And then I think this is the end of the video, guys. But I appreciate you being here with me. I hope you plan on joining me for the rest of the journey. If you do, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And please leave me comments down below on some tips on how to move stuff, because they don't really have newspapers to wrap stuff up anymore. And I'm sorry, I don't want to go spend a whole bunch of money on moving paper. So if you have tips and tricks, let me know down below, please. And until next time, bye guys.
We're falling out, we have reached disaster. Don't know where we're gonna be after. And we do it all again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again. We're falling down, we faded. But I know that we can save it. Cause we're like alpha and omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and omega. Even if we go a lot and break us down, I know we are alpha and omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and omega. Alpha and omega. Like the waves pull you down underwater. We're fun until we hit the bottom. And we do it all again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again. We're falling down, we faded. But I know that we can save it.